Hey everyone, hi. It's been a while, what, a week or two, losing track of time with what's going on. Let's just practice just feeling our body. Um, when you have that experience from an emotional or feeling level, uh, it seems to feel like you are more connected to the earth, more connected to the universe. Um, it's just an unmistakable feeling. So let's put our mind and body into this mind-body class. And now let's start with the arms by our side, standing equally on both feet. And it's not perfect, it doesn't have to be. Again, we're going to feel our feet, feel the earth, feel the length of the legs, feel what your arms are doing, the rib cage relaxing, and your tailbone moving straight down to the floor. So what do I mean by that? You don't want to be arched, like rounded forward or tucked under too much. You want to be in a nice neutral place. Take your arms outstretched to the side. Inhale, reach up and bring your hands center and do a few of these. You can do the same speed as I'm doing. You can do it slower. You can do it faster. Let's take it the opposite way. We're opening up and expanding the chest and arms and shoulders. One more time. And reach the arms up to the ceiling and climb an imaginary rope. I want you to feel your feet pressing down into the floor and the length of your spine becoming longer and your hands just reaching up. Think like you're scaling a mountain and just climbing up, like an animal would. Now, as animals who can climb mountains, I'm not going to name them, nothing's coming to mind. Now, let's get a flat spine and rope something in here. So feel the movement from the back of the shoulders rather than just the arms. Feel the space between the shoulder blades. Now bring your hands onto your shins and lift your chin and chest so you're like in a cow spine, if you know cat-cow. Just stay here for a moment and then rounding your spine. I'm going to give you a better view, which is a side view, for a standing cat-cow shape to warm up the spine, to bend and flex it, to activate the center. So first we'll take the flat version, pressing our hands into our shins, sticking out our chin, and I'm not arching too much, just a little. Hold it for a little while. And now I'm going to round the spine, round it, tuck everything under, and then arch the spine, and then round. I'm going to release my hands from my shins. Press my hands into the shins and stick my chin and chest out forward, and then round. Soften your knees and just allow the shoulders to be a little round-shouldered here. It's okay if they're protracted here in this shape. Bend your knees. Sway from side to side. One more. And then bring your hands down. Try to straighten your legs a little bit, but keep the knees bent. Drop the top of the head down and feel the spine lengthening and feel the hamstrings stretching out. You don't want to go too deep, too aggressive without a warm-up. So let's roll up through the spine. Now let's add more movement. Let's arch the spine, stick out the chin and chest, and then tuck under. Now we're doing moving standing cat-cow. Arch your spine and rounding up like a hunched angry cat. Inhale forward, exhale, tuck everything under twice more. Really feel the connection to the earth one more time. And let's feel our legs, our front of our legs, and the back of the legs into the glutes, the quads, hamstrings, and glutes. Take your seat. First, take your hands in your hip crease and press your hips back. Engage your lower abdomen. You're pulling here. It's important that you start to get that strength from within the pelvic floor. Now feel what's happening as you push back with your belly, tilting the hips way back. Look down, you should see your toes. Right arm reaches up and then the left. I'm going to sink down a little bit lower and I'm moving back so far my toes are actually lifting up off the floor. I bring my arms up a little bit to get more core engagement. I'm going to lower my toes and I'm going to stay here. And I'm going to feel isometrically contracting the muscles, what that feels like. Now I'm going to bring my arms up, bring my arms up, bring my arms up, and come up to stand and release the hands by the side. Let's go for some movement again. We're going to round in the spine. I'll start with cat first, and then go to cow. We want to just reverse the way we did it before. Inhale, exhale. Twice more, 2 more. 1 more time in the moving standing cat cow. Press your hands into that hip crease again. Those hip creases. Lift your belly up, push back muscularly. And draw the tailbone back. Reach your fingertips down, look down, parallel your feet so they're even. Lift your chin and chest and heart with a slight arch in the spine. It's a slight cow configuration. Move the knees and hips back. Reach the right arm in the left. Sit low. Lift your toes, move back, and then lower your toes and maintain that same position. Now straighten your arms. Sit down lower. Lower, lower. Really go deep. Now lift your arms. And start to make your way up to a straighter position. Straighter, straighter, straighter. Reach up. And then release your hands down. Reach up. Move the hands back. Let the palms face the ceiling. Lift your chin and chest. Move your chest off your thighs. Move the tailbone back. Lift your toes once again. Now look down ahead of you. Draw the shoulders down the back. Lift your arms up and reach the right arm forward, then the left, the right, and the left, the right, and the left. Now reach the arms up. We're going to come down and up, down, and up. And I'm going to come and face you. And I'm going to lift the right leg and the left. Up, up. Reach up. Sit back. Use your nice glute strength to do this. Down, up. Use the pelvic floor musculature to lift your knees up into your chest. That connection to the floor with your feet. Now bring the arms up and you're going to float back and go again. And lift. And up. And up. 2 more times. And once more, warming up. Let's take a circle with our hips. Good job. And now take the hips the other way. Wonderful. Lift your arms up. Frame your head with your arms. Touch the floor. Bend your knees. Lift laterally. Right leg and left. Now touch your fingers overhead. We're getting blood flow and oxygen. Warming up. Good. We're going to come down to the floor soon and do some deep core work. Now we're just getting some heat and oxygen. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll the shoulders. Turning inward here. Hands and knees. Warming up the spine, warming up the abdomen. Round the back in a cow. Cat shake. And then arch the body, cow. Exhale. Inhale. So really, you don't have to go as quickly as I'm going. You can slow it up. Exhale. Inhale. Now move the tailbone back from the forearms down and undulate underneath, arch the spine. Rounding back, hips to heels, chest low to the floor. So, cat and cow, moving cat, cow. Getting nice and even in your flow. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. 2 more sets. Moving continuously, flowing through. Coming down, reach the arms out, stretch the spine. So you're bringing your seat to your feet. Lengthen the fingers forward, crawl them forward. Now press the fingertips and palms down, the heel of each hand down, and move the tailbone back. Come up to hands and knees. Left arm reaches forward. Now throw the shoulder forward. See what you don't want to do. Then draw it back and lift the fingertips up. Tuck the right toes under. Make sure that right hip rolls down a little bit. Flex your right foot. Stay and breathe. Bird dog position. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right arm forward. Now keep the right shoulder back, but fingers forward. Tuck the left toes under. Left hip lowers in line with the right. Lift your left leg up. So I want that manifestation of inner core strength to become very much in your mind and in your body. Come down. Left arm, right leg. Now pull the abdominals in, round the spine. Lengthen. Cat. Slight cow shape. Exhale, inhale. Breathe. Good. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Hold the position and place the knee and hand down. Pull your abdominals in. Don't sag through the middle. Right arm reaches forward, left leg, lift that leg up, lift it nice and high, but not so high that you destabilize your torso. Rounding the spine, exhale, inhale. We breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, unlike they do in yoga, which is all nasal breathing for the most part. So suck everything in, really go into it, starting off with some active movements. 1 more time. Reach up and down. Move your hips from side to side. Come down to the floor. Bring your hands outside your mat, palms down. We're going to have a wide-angled cobra. Lift up and straighten your arms. Come halfway down, lift your legs. Straighten your arms, lift your chest. If you know modifications that are better for you, then you can go ahead into that. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more time, and then release down. Hands under shoulders, legs come together, big toes touch. Press the elbows in toward the side of the ribs. Push your pubic bone down forward. Press the floor away. Lift your chin and chest up. Now widen your knees. Turn your knees out to the edges of the mat, the side of the mat, and bring your big toes to touch and lift your heart. Stay here. Lift the chin and chest. There's a slight cow component to here, to this position. Lower the feet down there as wide as a mat. You're turning your feet out. Lift your chest. Now bring your big toes together. And walk your hands forward and bring your chest to the floor. Coming down onto your back. And bring both of your knees into your chest. Stay focused. Let this be a strong position even though it's down on the floor. Just give yourself a sway to get rid of any residual tension in the hips and lower back, or anything that feels tight and resistant to movement. We want to let go of. We're going to extend the left leg out off the floor and flex your left foot. Now I want you to lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off the floor, pressing both of your hands into your right shin. Now, dig in deep with those abs. Exhale, draw the knee in, and flex the left foot. And if you have an okay feeling in your hip and lower back, keep the leg low. The heel is in line with the hip crease here. If not, lift the leg higher. Look forward now. Draw the tummy in and open the elbows wide to keep the chest open. And now we're going to switch. Hands go below the left knee, elbows wide to the side. Draw the knee in, the left knee in. Now flex the right foot, look up. So your leg isn't up here if you can, except if you need it to be. It's about, I'd say about 8 inches off the floor. I'm not sure exactly. And we're going to switch. Now bring the right hand outside the ankle, the left hand below the knee. Inhale, exhale. Now I'm going to lift higher so my neck doesn't get all tense and weird. Inhale. You can lower your head, neck, and shoulders onto the floor when needed and wanted. If you feel too much strain in your neck, feel free at any time lower head, neck, and shoulders on the floor at any point. Inhale. Now lift up a little higher. Lift up a little higher. Lift up. Or lift your back off the floor. If you're not ready for that, then don't do it. Stay with the lower back on the floor. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to angle my legs a little up. 3, 2, 1. Roll down. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders up. And continue on the floor. Single leg stretch. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Now no hands. Reach the arms by the ears. Push, 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 push. Arms along, shoulders slightly up off the mat. Push, push, push. Now bring both knees in and push the heels forward. Exhale, inhale. If your head, neck, and shoulders need to come down to the floor, then please feel free. Exhale. Now I'm going to lift my tailbone. Exhale. Inhale. Use that pelvic floor. I'm going to bring my hands behind my head so my neck does not strain. 3 more. Breathe out. Deep breaths. Feet on the floor. Hands remain behind the head. Excellent. Open the elbows wide to the side of the mat. Good. Take a few breaths here. Now just recover your breath. Lift head, neck, and shoulders up, cervical nod. Curl the chin a little bit down toward the chest. Lift the shoulders off the floor, curling up. So it's nodding the chin down, curling the cervical vertebrae up. Now look to the right and extend your left leg. Now lift up higher. Use your gut. Lift up, push your elbows down to get a little height. Twist to the right. Hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg extends, twist to the left. Lift the chest, keep the right sitting bone down. Now bring the right elbow back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch and switch. You're twisting and extending. Twisting, extending. Left leg, right leg. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. Last 4. 2, 1. Knees to chest. Rock. Ooh, well done, well done. Bring your arms up. Widen your arms so the shoulder, the scapula is extremely wide. Soften your elbows. Keep your head on the floor for this one. Lower your toes halfway down and lift your tailbone. Inhale, exhale. Toes come low to the floor. Maybe they slightly touch, light touch, or maybe they stay above the floor. Inhale, exhale. So you're lifting the tailbone up. Exhale. Now lift the right leg up, and the left, and the right, and the left. Now both legs lift, and then lower the legs. Now I'm going to bring my arms back and lift my Arms by my ears, lift my shoulders up off the floor, and I'm lifting my tailbone and lowering my legs. Up, down. Now go for a vigorous action. You're going to watch me and you're going to do it along with me. 2 more. Let's go for 2 more. 1 more. Now keep your legs low. Reach up. Lower the heels down and shake it all loose. Bend your knees and take your hands right behind your thigh. Draw the shoulders down. Walk your feet in and roll down using the strength of your arms and your abdomen. And then release down to the floor. And bring your arms out wide to the side. And then roll your palms up toward the ceiling. Hands are an inch or so below the shoulders. Lift your knees up. Bend your knees. Heels in line with the knees. So this is a 90-degree angle. Arms are out extended from the shoulder, but they're not shoulder level. They're an inch or so below, so you don't lift your shoulders by your ears. The temptation goes away. Now, pull your abdomen in. Press your navel down to the floor a lot. Take a few breaths here. And you're going to bring your knees to the left. As far as they'll go without the right shoulder rising up. So there's a stopping point. If I go too low, look what happens to my right shoulder. So I'm going to find that balance between right shoulder down and knees to the left. I'm looking up or slightly right. Then I'm going to extend my legs, bend my knees, and come back to center. Knees go right, head goes left. Now I'm going as far. Let me move a little bit here, far over to the right as I can. Extend the legs, bend the knees. Now let's go for a continuous movement. Knees left, legs away, bend the knees, exhale, draw the tummy in. Legs go to the right, extend the legs, bend the knees back to center, and continue with this movement. Up and over, extend, bend, center, right, extend the legs, bend the knees, come center, use your gut to bring the knees center, and extend the legs out. And really go for this movement. To the center, to the side, extend, bend the knees, exhale, pelvic floor. Over to the right, extend the legs, bend the knees, center, left, extend, bend, center, right, extend, bend, center. One more time, left, extend, bend, and center. Use your abdomen to do all of the work, even though other muscles, yes, you'll feel your legs. Now take your knees to the left, draw your knees all the way in, extend your legs. Now, keep the right shoulder fully planted, bend your knees, snake your arm, your knees over to your left shoulder. Lower the legs as low as they'll go and stay. Now try not to let that right shoulder rise. It's difficult because the weight of the legs might be tipping you over a bit to your left. Hold, 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 hold. Lift up. Bend your knees. Take your knees to the right. Extend the legs. Now bend the knees and snake the knees up toward the right shoulder. Now lower the legs down and keep lowering until you feel that if you lower them more, that shoulder would rise up. I'm going as low as I can. I'm flexing my feet. I'm squeezing my center. Keep squeezing out like you're wringing out water out of a wet dish towel, which is your center. Your abdomen, your torso is your wet dish rag, and you're squeezing out every drop of water and lift up. Visualize, feel, connect. Feet on the floor, move the knees sideways. That was a lot of holding position. Let's lose some movement. Lift the head and the chest and the shoulders and sway. Take your left elbow inside your right knee. If it doesn't get there, manually adjust so you get that position. If you can't get it even now, then just keep a separation between elbow and knee. Take your right hand behind your head without lifting your left sitting bone. You're going to flex your right foot, lift it up, and lower it down. Inhale, we're going to keep a sharply flexed foot for this one so the legs become super engaged. Inhale, exhale. Ride the waves in the rhythm of the flow. Inhaling, exhale. Draw up from the floor, use your abdomen, and you're doing a lot of work here, more than you know. You're going to feel your leg, but it's also your abdominals. You're twisting, so you're working on oblique connection. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold the elbow inside that knee. Flex the left foot 8 to 10 inches off the floor with the left leg. Right shoulder off. Look right, left sitting bone down. Knees to chest. Now I'm going to manually adjust the other side to bring the elbow inside the knee and hook it there. If it doesn't happen, no matter what, hey, you're doing your best you can. Extend the right leg out. Now twist to the left, but keep the right sitting bone completely down. Flex the right foot sharply, hug that knee in, connect with the earth. Exhale, inhale. Don't let that right sitting bone rise, not even a nanometer. Keep using your gut. Keep using that core. Inhale, exhale. Use that stomach down. What is the experience you're having here? You might have multiple sensations. Connect with them. Plug in. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By now your neck needs a break, definitely so. Bring your feet on the floor as wide as your mat and let the knees fall in. Just stay here for a moment, see how you feel in your abdomen. Let's take the feet flat on the floor and take your palms and press the fingers in toward each other, pressing everything in toward that bikini line. Inhale. Exhale, flatten your tummy, especially the lower part between navel and pubic bone, where in yoga they call this Uddiyana Bandha. That lock, that ability to really connect with that pelvic floor. Press down with your hands like you're pushing air out of a tire. Push down equally with both fingers. Now keep that connection between hip bone to hip bone. Contracted. I'm talking, but I'm still pushing down. Keep that in place. Reach your arms up. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off the floor. Now draw the shoulders wide. Reach for an imaginary beach ball. Walk your feet out a little bit in front and reach up. Try to keep your feet flat on the floor. That's the hard part. And come down. Rise up. If your toes lift a little bit up off the floor, my left foot is doing that a little bit. It's okay. You can keep going a little bit of a lift. If it doesn't work the other way by trying to press your toes down, then just a little bit of a lift won't be so dramatically changing it. That's it. It's like you're giving something away to someone. Here. Take it and give it. Inhale. Life is give and take, right? One more. Extend your legs and reach your arms up. And then just shimmy out the shoulders. Oh, good. Now, from here, we're going to remove the flesh from your butt and sit on your sitting bones. You can feel your bones. So you have a good grounding, a good base, a good foundation. You're going to take your left leg in the air. This time you're going to point your toe and pull the shoulders down. Now I'm going to lean back a little bit behind my sitting bones. And let me just move the mouse here a little. Okay. And let me go back into that position again and lift my right leg up. I'm behind my sitting bones, sorry about that. And point the toes and flex both feet, point, flex, point. Now point the toes, draw the shoulders down and reach the arms out in front. Right next, a little bit in line with your hips. Let's do it in line with our hips. Now flex your feet, point your feet, flex, point, hold, pull this in, this is what's working. You're going to feel your legs for sure, maybe your arms, who knows what else you'll feel, which is good. Keep feeling. Extend the legs, flex the feet, point, flex and point, changing the foot position, deepening the contraction in your abdomen, and then kick your legs and kick your arms. If you need to go down on the floor on your back and do it with your head down and just work the arms and legs, please feel free. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feel the sensation and rub out the front of your thighs. Good. You're going to take your arms out in a 90-degree angle and bring your elbows in and pull your abdominals really in, sucking in the belly. I'm going to face you for this one. I think it will be good. Exhale, and I'm going to move back, up, open some adducting your chest muscles. We also need a strong upper body, which we get from other disciplines and from this one as well. We can go into some planks, which we will. What Pilates class could be complete without a few plank positions, right? They call them different things in different regions, in different places, but planks are planks. Pull down, open. Now draw the elbows in and lift up, 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 up. Now if you want to get a little bit more work in, lean back and lift your legs and keep going. Now pull your gut in, pull it back, pull it back. Bring your arms to the side, other side. Doesn't matter right, left, we have 2 sides, not 10. Side, 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 hold. Reach your arms up, lift your legs, come down, up, down, up, down, up, down, hold, go low to the floor, come up, go low to the floor, come up, 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Great job. Lie down on your side, bend your left knee in a 90-degree angle. Capture the front of the right ankle or foot with the right hand and draw the heel to the glute. Lift your chest so you're not caving in on the supporting bent elbow side. Draw the heel in as much as you can to that right butt cheek. Lift the knee a little bit and pull back a little bit and just stay there till you feel the tugging sensation in the front of the thigh. Now look right and pull your right heel in to your right glute. Look over your shoulder, lift your right knee so it's approximately in line with your right hip. If at any point your knee doesn't feel right, then come forward rather than back. But see how you feel. It might be a little bit of a stretch there, but it should not be painful or it'll just feel wrong if it's not for you. Remember, there isn't one exercise that meets the requirements of every human being on the planet. Obviously not. Otherwise personal trainers wouldn't do well. We'd all have a perfect workout. Now draw the heels in. You can have a perfect workout without a trainer if you listen to the instructions and connect deeply with what's happening here. Now draw the heel into the glute. Pull your heel back. Lift your knee up if you want and draw back. And now look left if you want. You can do that as well. You turn your head in the direction the knee is going. Press the heel to the glute. That's something we can all do. And draw that leg in. Nicely done. Let me face you again. Bend your elbows and bring the soles of the feet together. Now let me just move my shirt out of the way. I'm going to reach my arms up, bend my elbows inside them. This is not a super challenging move, but I want to warm up the side of the body. X, X, down, down. Keep reaching up now over the ear, up and over, up and over. Pull down. Make sure you're pulling the right side and the left side, the right rib cage to the right hip, leaning over, over. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right hand down, left arm over, and you're going to make a circle and cross left arm to left. Reach up over the ear and circle around, up and around, and up, 2 more, around, and up and around, and up. Right arm over left ear, go deep, don't lift that right side, and around, and then reach up over the ear and circle around, and extend that arm. And up and around, and lift up and around, lift up one more time, and bring both arms up, and climb that rope again. Reach the ceiling, you're climbing for your life. You're on a steep mountainside, you want to get to the top, it's slippery, yeah. Now reach forward, forward, forward. Don't throw your shoulders forward, pull your butt in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and just drape your arms outside your legs. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Modified position, knees bent, arms out. You can have your hands down or behind you, or out to the side. Bend your knees, open the legs out and in. Now, if this is super easy for you, let's take the legs straight and turn your heels and toes out. Now pull the abdomen in, pull the gut in right there. Now point the toes and cross the ankles, and now cross the elbows and wrists, ankles and knees. You can be on your back with your head, neck, and shoulders down doing the same thing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep it going, keep it hot. 20, 19. Okay, 16, 15. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, okay, that was good. Let's work on the glutes a little bit. Feet flat on the floor. And feet are parallel. Walk your heels in a little bit so your ankles are below your knees. And then press the palms flat to the floor right beside you. Now push down with your palms. Tilt the chin slightly down. And now tuck the tailbone under like a cat with your tail coming between your legs. And start to lift your tailbone up. And now I want you to put your hands under your back of your waist. There should be no space. If I lift my hips high enough, I have plenty of room to reach underneath me, right? That's what I need. So I want you to lower down all the way. Tuck your tailbone under. Tilt the pelvis so that as if you had a flashlight that was shining forward. Now it's shining toward your face. This way. And start to lift up. Now, make sure that the sacral is on the floor. So I've lifted up past my sacral area, and now I'm going to bring just my belt line down. Now I'm going to, so just my back of the waistline's on the floor. My buttocks are lifted just so slightly. I'm going to work the base of the butt. So I'm going to bring both butt cheeks together and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Both halves squeeze like crazy. Bringing the butt cheek into a contracted form. It's like you're bringing both sides. You're low to the floor. Remember, your lower back, there's no space under that belt line. I want the bottom. Now I'm going to lift up higher. Instead of bringing the knees toward each other, I'm going to press down on the inner foot and the outer foot. The front of the foot, the back of the foot, so I'm grounded. Remember we said we want to experience things by feeling them? I want you to feel the feet as if they had roots. They were the trees, and their roots were extending under the soles of the feet, connecting deep into the center of the earth. Close your eyes and visualize those roots coming down into the center of the earth. Really low, all the way down, and keep them there planted like your teeth. They have roots, and that's what keeps your teeth in your mouth, right? And lift up, 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 up. Squeeze your bottom, squeeze as hard as you can. So this will get the back of the thigh, the top of the glute, and it's going to give you a nice definition. The thing is here, we have to do this for a while because it takes a while for these strong muscles to become active the way you want them to be, so you feel a little bit of a sensation, right? This could be a feeling of not getting that contraction, but the contraction's happening. So sometimes we might not be feeling things, and the things are not as apparent as others, but we are definitely, and if you put your hands right where the base of your buttocks meets the top of the back of the thigh, you're going to feel contraction there. You're going to feel something going on. Now put your hands in your abdomen and make sure that you're keeping your abdomen active and in the game. Lift, lift, lift. Now lift your pelvis up so the back of the ribs are off the floor. The belt line is off the floor. Lift up. Now press up, 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 up. And keep going. Now, lower your pelvis momentarily. Walk your ankles, knees, and thighs together so that you can slip a piece of paper between your knees. It's that intricate. Those knees are intricately connected. Now, push up, 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 up. Keep the inner thighs working. Keep lifting the pelvic floor. Keep engaging the inside of the legs, the back of the legs, the glutes, the lower tummy, the pelvic floor. Press the palms down for support. Back of the shoulders are pressing into the mat. Up, 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 up. Hold. Lower everything down. Turn your feet out and you're as if they were in 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock position. Bring the big toes to hang off the mat so your feet are turned out in a plie shape. Now, pull your gut in once again, as hard and as flat as you can make it, hard as a rock. Now lift your pelvis up, press your hands into your buttocks, and push your pelvis up toward the ceiling. Now, with that height, you're going to push up, up. So keep pressing up, 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 up. Keep lifting the pelvic floor, keep engaging, keep the knees and toes turned out. Want to get that connection to the inner and outer thigh. Lift, 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 lift. Now reach your arms in the air like you have a beach ball once again between your palms. Up, 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 up. Lots and lots of glutes here, hamstrings, glutes, and among other muscles. Now hold the position, lift up higher. Bring your knees back a few inches, move back. Back, knees back, pelvis remains stationary and lift it up off the floor. Knees move out to the side, push like you're pushing into 2 brick walls with each outer knee. Push, push, lift your pelvis a little bit higher. Up, up, up. Now push up a little higher, knees back, knees back, knees back, knees back, knees back. Hold, lift up, now bump up, 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 up. Lift a little higher. Hold, lower the pelvis down, cross the right knee over the left, lift the right buttock up, move the right hip in line with the right shoulder, and bring both knees out so your right knee's tangled over your left. Squeeze your legs together, bring your knees to the left. Now take your right arm out, extend it from the right shoulder. Let the right palm face up and lower the right shoulder down to the floor. Look over your right shoulder, feel the stretch in the center, a little hip and glute maybe. It depends where you're going to feel it the most, and it can differ from day to day. Everything differs from day to day, and in the world that's changing now, and not so good ways sometimes. Things changing way fast. So things change in your body as well, especially when the outer world is spinning like a top out of control. But we keep stability by staying in our center. So remember, when you work your core, you're centering not just your body and strengthening your center, but you're strengthening your resolve to be grounded. That's a lovely concept, but it's true. Physical exercise affects the mind in a really good way, wards off depression, anxiety, stress, worry, and it just keeps you occupied, it keeps you healthy, keeps you strong, keeps you moving. Movement is life. Now lower your right hip down, uncross your knees, and cross the left knee over the right. Ground the right foot, lift your pelvis, and swing your hip so they're approximately left hip in line with the left shoulder. Extend the left arm out, and let the knees drop over any amount to the degree you feel comfortable. So if you need to roll out of it, if the twist is putting pressure on your hip or lower back in a bad way, I want you to roll onto your back and skip it because you don't want to aggravate or irritate a nerve in your spine. You're full of nerves there, right? Your central nervous system. You don't want to get a feeling of activate or aggravate something sciatic, which sciatic nerve is the largest in the body. So you want to be able to experience this nice stretch, relaxing, but not painful at all. Now roll onto your back and hug your knees into your chest and lift your head up off the mat and rock. Now take your hands on either shin, right hand and right, left on right. Left and rock a little once more. Flex your feet, reach for the feet, and then extend the legs up. Lower the legs down as low as they'll go, the arms up, and we're going to hold. Now, lift the legs up. I want you to interlock your fingers and go into a Charlie's Angel shape. Lower the legs down and the arms play the ears. Now, if you need to lift higher, do it. If you need to put the feet on the floor, please do so. Now, lift your chest up. Pull the ribs slightly down. Frame your head with your arms. Pointed index fingers, Charlie's Angel hands, lower the heels down and up. Really go for that gut connection. Lower and lift, down and up, down and up. Now reach up, open the legs out, and reach up. Lift the arms up, bring the legs together, and the knees. I'm going to turn and face you. Pull back. Now if you want to really get deep here, you can do it that way. I'm not going to do it that way. I feel I'd rather have stability with my sit bones down and be able to pull. I'm pulling my ribs down. Remember, it's not just the arms moving down. It's the navel pressing back and rounding the lower spine a little bit. Try not to use the legs. Try to use the gut. Pull, pull, pull. Now bring your legs together, straighten your knees, and bend your knees a little bit. And reach right, left. Keep both sitting bones down on the floor. Twist. Now I'm going to lift my legs up and avoid my furniture, of course. I'm going to twist, twist. I'm going to bend my knees to take some of the pressure off the legs. Now I'm going to extend them out. I'm going to bend my knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend. 2, 3. One more time. Bend. Extend. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Reach the fingers forward and come up to sit. You're going to take your legs wide. We're going to do a straddle stretch. You're going to bend your knees and reach forward. Now feel the waters. First of all, your knees should be a little bit backward rather than rolling in. Parallel with the ceiling, or maybe a little bit turned out away from the center. Now reach forward. If this is plenty for you, stay here. If you can straighten your legs and go deeper and it's comfortable and it doesn't strain your back or hips or anything out, then extend the legs. And it depends, what you're doing. So this morning I was able to get my chest about an inch off the floor. But at this time, I'm going to widen my legs because I want to. You don't have to. I'm a little bit stiffer throughout the day, whatever I did. It kind of stiffened me up a little bit. And come down. And come down. Now find where you need to go. For me, this is super comfortable and I'm loving it. Because it feels good. I feel an opening in my inner legs, my inner hip, my spine. I feel my arms lengthening, the back of the shoulders feel really good. I'm going to walk to the right, and I'm going to drop my chin down, but keep my left sitting bone down. So this side is fully grounded, don't lift up. So I'm isolating the stretch. I'm using leverage on the left side to ground down to feel the stretch. I'm going to walk my hands inside my left leg, lift my heart, then come down. Keep my right side fully grounded, don't let it rise. I'm just going to feel what I'm feeling, which feels nice. We do stretches, we need to be flexible. Flexibility is part of your health. If you're stiff in body, you'll be stiff in mind. Now reach forward. And let the chest come down to the floor. Reach the fingers forward. So sometimes you need to kind of crawl the fingers forward to get more length. I'm going to slide my hands back in. That was delightful for me. I don't know about you. You're going to put my legs together parallel. And if you need to bend your knees a little, fine. Or you can roll up a towel under your sit bones and that will elevate you enough to be able to comfortably sit upright. If you're not comfortable, then do any of the modifications I just suggested or something of your own that you know works for you. I'm going to take my arms out long, point my fingers. I'm going to keep my shoulders down. I'm going to twist to the left. And I'm going to pull my abdominals in, bring my right pinky finger outside my left baby toe. I'm going to reach my left thumb up and I'm going to twist to the left. I'm going to lift myself up, twist a little bit more left, keep my hands right below my shoulders, and come center and sit up tall at the posture. We work on posture and breath here. Inhale here. Now exhale, pull back. There's a roundness and a side bend crunch, we'll call it. Left finger outside, right baby toe. Saw, this is called the saw, S-A-W. You're sawing off your baby toe with your pinky finger. Now lift the right thumb up to open the chest and the shoulder. Reach back to the right. Now lift up, twist a little bit more right. Now let's do it with continuous motion. Twist, reach down, lift up, twist, center, pause. Twist, curl in, lift up, twist a little more, back to center. Twist, reach down, lift up, and add that twist. Center again. And hold the arms out, circle the arms. And then reverse while we have our arms here, little circles. And reach the arms out. Stay here. Now flex your feet. Ground the back of the legs on the floor and twist. Now your sit bones are down, so there's a stabilizing factor built into it. Your ankles and knees are touching, and you're trying not to move your legs at all, and you're twisting from the center line. Twist. Now you're going to reach to the right, up to the left, up to the center. So I want you to grow tall. Twist, lift, twist, lift, twist, lift, twist, lift, twist, Lift, reach up, and then reach forward. See if you can grab your toes, your pants, your shins, your thighs, and then pull yourself down. Stay here and focus on breath and length for 10, 9, keep that length in the spine and legs, 8, 7, come down a little bit more, 6, 5, see if you can go to the fullest expression of this stretch, 4, seated forward bend, 3, 2, 1, on your back. And circle your legs to the right and around. I'm circling pretty much up on the ceiling. I'm going down maybe a third of the way. 4, 5, use your abdomen, use your gut. To the left, 1, and a 2, and 3, 4, 5. Now bend your knees and put your hands under your sacrum. Bring your knees into your chest so you have an elevated pelvis here to get a little more support. And you're neutralizing the spine. And you're going to bring your legs out. And you're going to circle low to the right. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 10. 4, 5. Your toes are pointed here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and now the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're doing 10. Now you're going to lift up your lower back off the floor. Now bring the lower back down and just flex your feet. Flex your feet. Now press the floor away. Lift your back off the floor. And lift up, 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 up. Now come down. Bend your knees. Remove your hands. Lower your legs. Reach your arms up. And lift your legs up and down. Squeeze your legs. Squeeze your legs. Keep going. Up and down. Up and down. Now lift a little higher. And a little higher. And then up on the ceiling, bring your palms down, chin tuck, lift up, lower the right leg, lift up, the left, up, down, lift your tailbone up, straight up lift, and lower the heel, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 2 more. And cross your ankles. Good. Rock side to side. Now you're going to rock up and lie down on your left side. I like to bring my forearm down. It gives me a nice support. But if you want to come down and go like that, you can do that. Or straight flat to the floor is another one. But I'm going to come up onto my forearm and elbow. I'm going to bring my right hand behind my head, like I'm posing for a picture. So bend my bottom left knee at 90 degrees, and I'm going to reach my right toes out, knee over knee, right knee over knee. My leg is not here, it's here. And now I'm going to lift up and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm using my abdomen. I'm pulling back a lot here. It's not about the leg only. It's about your abdomen. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, lateral leg lift, regular lateral leg lift, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Without stopping, bring your right foot back. My knee is over my left ankle. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4. Another set of 35. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open right elbow. 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 10 more, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knee down and push the heel back. In, back. Knee forward, back. Where's my tech Sam? Sam? Where are you?
I'm here.
The screen's going blank. I don't want to get up in the middle of exercise.
No, it's fine. It's just sleeping.
Wake it up. You still with me, folks? A little technical issue. 8, 7, 6. Stick around, Sam. 4, 3.
You got another hour.
2, and 1. My text says we have another hour. I don't think so. Okay, let's position ourselves onto our right side, please. So,
I'll be around.
yeah, well, I had to get up before you weren't here. Okay, so knees over knees to start. 90-degree angle with that bottom right foot, meaning the heel lines up with the knee. Then the hand goes behind the head if you like. You keep it on the floor. And then you're going to take your top left leg and bring your left knee over your bottom right. And then twist a little to the left to keep an open space in the left side. And, of course, the right. Don't sag or sink down. 35 lateral lifts. Up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look, this technology is not perfect. Homemade YouTube videos. It's not like I'm in Hollywood and I'm being filmed. So we do the best we can with what we've got in these hard times where going to a gym is prohibited by law. 21, 22, 23, 24. Keep your abs working strong. Yes, it's about your abs also. I lost count. I think it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry about that. Now, left knee in line with right ankle, or just angle that left hip forward a little bit, and 35, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Use that belly. 13, let the leg get lighter. I always say that if you use your abdomen, the leg will be lifted up that much more. And it's really, really good that way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hang in there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now knee angles down and slightly in, and push that left heel back. If on the other side the camera went to sleep or whatever, the computer, sorry about that. Again, these are homemade YouTube videos. So they are what they are, but they sure be doing nothing, I'll tell you that. Knee angles in and push away. You're doing a lot of glute here. A lot of glute is working here. We worked the glutes before. Last 2, 4 more. 4, 3. Maybe I need to have you sit here next time. 1, 2, and 1. Okay, let's sit up. Since I work my right leg first, I'm going to cross my right foot above my left knee. I'm going to ground my right sitting bone down. How long have we been doing this, Sam? I'm just asking my tech.
Hour 3.
An hour? Okay, I was just about getting ready to quit soon. So let's set this up. The whole sole of the right foot is down. You want a grounded right foot, a flexed left foot to press the heel away, a lift of the chest, a lift of the spine, and start to make your way over to the right. You can have your left hand on your shin. You could actually bend your elbow like you do in yoga and twist that way if you want it deeper. But I think we could do it this way. And then push the right palm down and lift your spine up. And just go for depth and length in your body. Just stay here for a moment of rotation. Remember what we said. You want to imagine your center is like a towel or a shirt and it's wet and you want to wring it out. And then we'll switch. Left foot above right knee. Bring the left knee in without lifting the left sitting bone. So the left foot, the sole of the foot is fully planted on the floor. And you're going to take your left hand down, rise up, and your option could be here or elbow. I like the elbow because it gives you that leverage to lift up and twist even deeper And you're really, really opening up the energy centers of the body. You're trying to lift up and not curl in on yourself. That's what we fight against, that depressed look, that stooped look. And we all do it at times. It's a habit. It's technology, looking over computers and texting messages, and it lends itself to that stooped look. Now come center and shake the legs out. Take your legs back behind you. And lift yourself up to downward dog. We use down dog also in Pilates. Now we're going to shift forward into a high plank position. In some places they call it a high hover, H-O-V-E-R. So we're in a high plank position. And we're going to hold a steady feeling of strength in that core. You're going to bend your right knee, then your left, your right, your left. Now push through both heels. Lift your seat up. Lower your knees down. Flatten your feet. Walk your knees back. Lift your chest. Bend your elbows backward and straighten. Modified real easy tricep push-ups. 4, 5, and push your pelvis forward, lift your heart, and bend your elbows backward, lower chin and chest to the floor, and reach your right cheek down and wiggle your pelvis side to side. Now, you're going to lift your legs up and your arms, chin, and chest in a locust position. And you're going to lift up an inch or so higher, an inch or so higher, and then lower. Now what I want you to do, and I'm not going to do it with you, is I want you to extend your arms out to the side when you're face down, yes, on the floor like this, and lift everything up off the floor. Chin, chest, arms, legs, pull your gut in, reaching your arms out, lifting the legs, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down, bring your hands by your side, turn to the other direction with your head. The last one we're going to do is a Superman position. We're going to reach our arms out. Palms can face in or down, maybe down, and you're going to start swimming. Why am I not doing it with you? Because I can't talk and push my pelvis forward enough to maintain length in my spine when I'm teaching. So your arms and legs are doing like this. As vigorous or as gentle as you need it to be. Then we're going to hold that position a little bit longer and just reach up and down, up and down. Now lift everything up a little higher, swim again. Let the back muscles get strong. Glutes and hamstrings are working hard. Abs are pulling in. Lift up a little higher, arms and legs in the air, and then lower everything down. Great. Press your hips back to your heels. Lengthen your arms forward. Now bring your knees a little wider if you want a little bit more comfort. And bring your chest to the floor. Let's flip it over and draw the knees into the chest. I like to be on my back after a back bend because I feel like it releases the back a little more efficiently. That's just my opinion. I'm rocking side to side. I still feel a little bit of something happening from the back bending. And I'm going to relax my legs and circle my knees apart. You do this numerous times in Pilates. This is a very standard hip opener. And then a thigh. And then go the other way, knee center and around to the front. There's no right or wrong here. We don't need to get very specific in instructions here. This is a relaxing opening exercise. Feel an openness in the body. Lift your hand-legged shoulders up, arms up. Inhale, exhale 1, and continue like that. We're going to do the 100. I'm not going to count out loud. I'm going to just do it with you so you see the breath. That kind of long, strong breath. Inhale, exhale. Keep it high. If you want your legs to lower a little bit, do it. Inhale. If you're tired by now, I feel what I did. Exhale. I'm going to lower down a little bit because I'm a tough gal. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale. One more. Now reach up And then reach up and down, up and down. We did this before, we're doing it again. Now both legs up, inhale. Now exhale, palms up. Inhale, exhale, 3 more. One more. Hold steady and lower down. Swing your legs back behind you, a little bit past the L, it doesn't matter. Walk your knees back. And we'll do modified push-ups today. Bring your heels to your glute, so your knees are not under your hips, they're behind you. And you're going to turn, I'm going to have a wide angle position, my fingers turning out wider than the mat. I'm going to come down and up. This is not a difficult push-up position. We want to get a little bit of upper body, but easy basic conditioning in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's not the standard tricep stuff we do a lot in Pilates. It's just a light push-up. Tuck your toes under. Lift up to downward dog. Now bring your forearms down. Lower your hips in line. The shoulders bring the right knee to right elbow, left knee to left. And just do mountain climbing with the knee outside the elbow. So you're moving through the flow and rhythm of the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, hands on the shoulders, hips up, and right knee, left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step the feet forward between your hands. Sway. Straighten your arms. Push down on your palms and straighten your knees a little more. And hold. Quarter turn forward. Wide straddle position. We did a straddle on the floor. We're doing a standing straddle shape here. Lift your tailbone and bend your knee one at a time, side to side. Now grab your hands, palms together, and just come low to the floor. And then center yourself, bring your hands down, top of the head down, weight goes toward the toes a little bit. Bring your hands on your ankles or shins, lift up, heel toe the feet in a little bit, hang down, drop your tailbone. This will counteract the effects of sitting so much. You're lengthening your tailbone, opening your inner thighs. Feel a stretch, move back a little bit, reach your arms up, and then press down with your feet and come up. Arms stay in the air, come down, up. Oh, we're really going hard today. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands inside your thighs, pull your belly in, look to your right, and look to your left, and just sway a little bit again, and get very shimmery and nice. Reach the arms up. This class is called Pilates Mat class with body conditioning by Professor P. My tech came in and is making me laugh. Have a wonderful day and keep smiling. Laughter's the best medicine. Laugh at yourself, laugh at the world. You'll be strong and healthy. Bye now. Thank you for joining me.